Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to one and all for Super 25 2.0, India's largest online stock traders conference. Friends, this is your host Ashok Devanampriya. We are currently in the 20th session of the Super 25 speaker series with a title Ultra Powerful Trading Strategy with RSI and ML. Our speaker for today is Mr. Amit Ora. He comes from a town called Akola in Maharashtra. He's a founder of Tigris Assets. Spent close to 12 years in the financial markets. He was associated with many companies like LKP Securities, Marwadi Shares and Financials. He is also a SEBI registered research analyst, and he has been in the markets for quite a long time now. In this, he is also an MBA from Pune University. He also worked as a senior technical analyst with Dalal Street Investment Journal, and most of his publications have come in various magazines and local newspapers. He has also trained close to about 100 plus professional traders. So now, well, Amit, on behalf of all my family members, I extend my warm welcome into the program.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ashok, for this wonderful introduction of mine. And we shall begin the session now.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, like myself, Amit Vora, I'm a founder of Tigris Assets. And if given a choice, I would like to be reborn as a trader because I love to trade. And I, okay, now this is standard disclaimer. Trading involves a lot of risk and one can lose all their capital. The presentation should be at best be taken only for educational purposes. One can safely assume that I am using the method discussed in the webinar to trade with my own capital. It is always prudent to carry out due diligence and risk assessment before taking any trade based on the method discussed. The method discussed is only a template and not a system. Participants can always modify the contents to suit their needs. Method discussed is result of the observations of the presenter himself. Any similarity found with the methods which the participants are already using can be purely coincidental. So what you are going to learn today? Number one, identifying the primary trend and trading in the direction of it, because trend is your friend. Number second is the strategy itself, the ultra powerful trading strategy with RSI. Third, we'll see how to keep stop loss, how to trail it. Fourth, how to trade in gap up and gap down days. And fifth one is the memory line concept in detail and its application on stocks and options. So this is very important part. Last one, strategy. Now we will look at candlestick chart. We will what is the prerequisite for the strategy? I am putting it here. Candlestick chart. Time frame we will require 15 and 5 minutes. 100 EMA for identifying the trend in the market. 9 and 21 EMA crossover, which will be our execution point. Last but not least, my favorite, RSI with 45 and 55 as lower and upper band. Generally, it is used as 70-30 or 60-40, but I use it as with 45 and 55 as lower and upper band. Now, how to keep stop loss and target, when to exit. So, time frame explanation. 15 minutes for identifying day's trend whenever price moves above or below 100 EMA on 15 minutes time frame, then that decides the trend for that particular day. See, we will need something, some point or something on the chart which decides that we are trading in which direction. And for this particular strategy, I have decided 15 minutes and with that on 100 EMA on it. So if price is trading above 100 EMA on 15 minutes time frame, then I will play only on long side, and same for the opposite. If price is below 100 EMA on 15 minutes, then I will play on short side. We will be using 5 minutes for executing our trades. So once we get the trend, like we know the trend that the trend is bullish, then we will execute trades on 5 minutes only. Now EMA's explanation. 100 I have already explained that 100 EMA is a trend is your friend, or you can say trend decider. 100 EMA is, and 920 EMA crossover is our entry and exit criteria. So see, now see, this is the old chart of Nifty. See, below 100 prices were falling like anything, and above 100 on 50, this is 15-minute chart, and above 100 EMA prices were continuously rising. So this is our trend deciding factor. Like we will decide on which side to play based on this only. I'll cover a lot of examples, don't worry about it. So first, buying rules. Prices should close above 100 EMA on 15 minutes time frame. The first rule is prices should be above 100 EMA on closing basis, 15 minutes. Once 100 EMA rule is met, then we shift down to 5 minutes time frame. On 5 minutes time frame, we need following rules to be satisfied for executing our trades. First rule, two candles should close above 9 and 21 EMAs. Okay. RSI should be above 55 levels. This is very important condition. RSI. If RSI is below 55 and you are getting two candle close above 9 and 21, you should not go long on this particular trade unless RSI comes above 55. Third is buy above the highest high of two candles which closed above 9 and 21 EMAs. Fourth, stop loss should be below lowest low of the two candles which closed above 9 and 21 EMAs. See, I believe in small stop losses. Small, my guru taught me small is beautiful. Like small stop losses always works like anything. You should lose always small in small and gain in big profits. So based on that, this strategy is designed around small stop losses only. So in this particular strategy, stop losses will come very small. Now we'll take one example, Bajaj Finance, 15 minutes chart, 28th April. This is 20th April chart. On 11:15, the price is closed above 100 EMA. The green line, you can see green line, it is 100 EMA. And the blue and red one is 9 and 21. So once price closes above 100 EMA, we'll convert it to 5-minute chart. Now where the circle which marked, red circle which was marked, we got two back-to-back bullish candle above 9 and 21 EMA. And above that we'll buy. RSI was already above 55. So all our conditions were met and we bought it above 2125 and our stop loss is hardly 20 points. And the stock stock closed around 2240 or 30 levels. So we got almost 100 points in this particular trade. Let's take another example. This is Reliance. On 21st April, it closed about 100 EMA around 2:45 p.m. Next day we will trade into it. See, same day we will get trade, but around closing we don't take trades. So we'll look into next day. Next day we got trade around 13:10, 13. Like I can mark here. Here and This is our stop loss. So see how Reliance moved from there. Okay. I'm not able to. Okay, normal. Now this is 21st April trade. 22nd April we got again this buy, and Reliance moved up almost 1383. We entered above 1315 or 1314 point something, and we got hardly any few points of stop loss, like 10-12 points of stop loss, and we got almost, you can say, 70 points, 65 points we got. This is huge gap, and see how gap up also we got trade, and we got a decent trade, not only some normal trade, but we got almost 60-70 points. This is 23rd and 24th April. This is stop loss trade. See, nothing is holy grail, so I have to cover stop loss trades also. So we, in this particular trade, 2 candles, we bought it, and then our stop loss got hit below this. So this is stop loss trade, and next day we got buy trade, which recovered more than anything else. Like, see, from 1380-85 levels, it went up to almost 1490 plus levels. So this is how this strategy works. If you follow this religiously, then you will get awesome returns. This is HDFC 15 minutes, 28th April. This is how HDFC worked. This vertical line is the 15-minute line, which we got in 5 minutes also. And this, on this line, the candle closed above 100 EMA on 15 minutes. And after that, we need to check for 2 back-to-back bullish candle above 9 and 21 EMA, which we got it here. And above 1654, our buy triggered, and with a stop loss of 1641, and it went up to 1718. Now this is HDFC 5-minute chart. Again, we got a buy call, buy triggered above 1783, and target up, it hit up to 1839 with a stop loss of 1774. See, all conditions met here, all conditions. 2 back-to-back bullish candles above 9 and 21 EMAs, and RSI above 55, and it went up like anything. This is 30th April. In this, our stop loss got hit. Sorry, in this we have not yet triggered buy above this, because we have to buy above highest high above 2 candles which are closing about 9 and 21 EMAs. Here also we didn't get the trigger buy triggered. Here our buy trigger got triggered about 1887 with a stop loss of 1875, and it went up to 1925 same day. Now here comes the selling rules. So same, opposite of buying rules. Prices should be below 100 EMA on 15 minutes time frame. Once the above rule is met, then we shift down to 5 minutes time frame. On 5 minutes time frame, we need following rules to be satisfied for executing our trades. 2 candles should close below 9 and 21 EMAs. RSI should be below. It's by mistake above, but it should be below 45 levels. Sell below the lowest low of the 2 candles which closed below 9 and 21 EMAs. Stop loss should be above highest high of the 2 candles which closed above 9 and 21 EMAs. Let's see some examples on this. This is 15-minute chart of an LNT. LNT closed below this on 15-minute chart. I marked vertical line on this, and then we shift to 5-minute chart. Now we got two back-to-back candle here. If you can see, yes. Here we can see, you can see back-to-back two candle below 9 and 21 EMA. RSI is also below 45, and below 897 it was a sell with 900 or 90